In this video, I want to share with you 5 tips on how to make friends at the University of Tampa during your first week. And I want to give you a special resource to help you with this, so stay to the end because I'm going to share that with you. So these 5 things are all based on personal experience, but I want to tell you a quick little story. So picture this, all right? Freshman year, first time ever going to college. It is like 6 in the morning or something. I had an early flight and I flew down to Tampa with my brother and sister. I had like 6 suitcases, and this was my first time in Tampa. I'd been to Florida, I think, one other time, so I didn't really know a lot. I didn't even tour the campus at UT, so I had no idea what was going on. So we get to Tampa, we get an Uber to go to campus, and here I am lugging all of my 6 suitcases into this Uber. We were crammed. There were like suitcases on our laps. The whole time, my hands are like kind of sweaty and clammy. Sorry, I need to change this chair because it is cracked and it's creaking. Hold on. We pull up to McKay Hall, which was where I was at freshman year. I get all my stuff, finally get to the room that I'm supposed to be at, and I just plop everything down. My siblings and I, we walked around campus a little bit, tried to use a map to navigate, even though the campus isn't super big. We got Dairy Queen Blizzard and stuff like that. But then they left a little bit later because they flew home that same day, and it hit me that I was all alone, and I was like, holy crap. Usually I know like somebody or have some friend somewhere, but the only 2 people I vaguely knew were my roommates. We had exchanged DMs on Instagram and I got their numbers and we texted a little bit about like, oh, when are you coming in and stuff like that, but not much. The crazy thing was that there was like 3 events I think going on the first day I moved in. There was the honors like college social that was going on because I was part of that at the time. There was like Vaughn Center takeover with glow in the dark stuff and all these organizations were tabling. But if it wasn't for those events that were going on, I don't think I would have made the friends that I did so soon and during my first week. So that's why this first tip is to go to every event during the first week of WOW, which is the week of welcome. All the organizations host some events and you just meet a ton of people there because ultimately everyone is in the same boat as you, trying to meet people, trying to find their people. Oh. Drop my phone. And if you can go to those events and just find a couple of people to start to be the ones that you can like grab lunch with or grab food or grab coffee at Starbucks with, that'll be a total game changer. The art of networking 101. When you go to college and you meet a couple of people, meet their roommates. Literally, like shout out to you, Ella. I met Ella and then I met her roommate, well, next door neighbor, and just like this evolution and chain reaction of, well, that sounds weird, but this exponential growth of friends that I made or connections that I made through just mutual friends. This next tip is kind of hard to, I don't know, put into words, but it's know what you want in your friends, especially in your little close, tight-knit group of 4 or 5 people, but don't be so closed off during the first week of school, first month of school. And what I mean by this is there is almost 10,000 students at the University of Tampa, and if you just close yourself off to this is the only thing I can have in a friend, then I think you'll be left kind of empty and disappointed because you only find maybe 2 other people like that. It's important to have people really close to you that are lifting you up and supporting you, but surround yourself with the right kind of people, but don't be so rigid on like, oh, I can't, no, they have this problem, like, oh, you know, we can't be friends. Because especially in college, this is your last chance to be in the same area with the same group of people. It's a balance. I don't know. That's the best way to put it. This is kind of a fun story. My roommate, Nevin, and I, freshman year, we were in the Vaughn Center at an event where you could like print your own stickers, but the only stickers they had were like state flags. So we were standing in line waiting to get our stickers printed, and I think 2 or 3 girls came up to us and they were just chatting. We were like, hey, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. I think we exchanged like snaps or something. Like we got each other snaps. Simply just saying hi to each other in line. You'll be surprised at who you can click with and then grab their number, grab their snap, something like that. Things that like sound super simple, but are actually really intimidating. Like I know for me, sometimes I'm standing in line and I'm like, this person seems cool. I want to say hi, but like I don't want to say hi because I'm nervous and I also just want to listen to music. To help you with this whole entire process, I made a college checklist for you. Way better than the ones, I mean, a little biased, but way better than the ones they gave you at like Target or Bed Bath & Beyond or Walmart, because they just put stuff on there like, you know, you need a floor mat for your dog, and it's like, you don't really need that for your room. Sorry for all the people that have dogs in their college dorm room. But I put things like stuff you need to pack, but also places you can eat near UT. Here's how to navigate the websites and all the Blackboard and Workday and all these little apps that they're like, this is where you check your grades, this is where you get your homework assignments, just all that stuff I put in this checklist. Oh, excuse me. Linked in every single one of my videos is a list of my favorite college products. These are the products I've actually used during college. This next tip is kind of the tea at UT. Oh, that rhymed! The tea at UT! I didn't even realize that. That's cool. UT is kind of a small campus, and there's really like, there's a few like specific walkways that everybody walks on, especially during class time. And with that said, you run into this same people pretty often and you see like familiar faces. So my advice is to be careful with your relationships. That's weird to put it, but if you run into the same people over and over again, and you have a relationship with them of some capacity, it could be good or bad. Let's just say that. But on the flip side of that, a really cool thing is that if you run into people that you see often and you say hi to them, you're just naturally gonna form a friendship with them. I would walk this way after class and I'd see somebody going to class and I'd turn around and be like, wait, where are you going? And they're like, I'm going to class. I'm like, all right, let's walk together. Okay, but making friends at UT is important, but if you don't know what to expect going to UT, you're gonna be shocked, especially because that's what happened to me. I had no idea, and then I got to UT. But I made this video for you to check out and watch next on what to expect going to the University of Tampa.